Hi, Megan. Well, they're just finding out here in Newt Gingrich's headquarters that he is the winner of the 2012 South Carolina Republican primary. Historically, it is a huge achievement for Newt Gingrich, coming from behind as he did, having not performed as he'd hoped in Iowa and New Hampshire, to pull off this third victory in the state that has a perfect record of picking the nominee and president. No GOP candidates ever won the White House without a victory here first. And count on the professor of history, Newt Gingrich, to remind voters of that all across the country. He'd been promising for days that if he were to win here, he'd have new strength and capture the nomination and be able to beat Mitt Romney, whom he has incessantly called a Massachusetts moderate. Mr. Gingrich campaigned right up until the polls closed. I talked to some of his senior staffers just moments ago. They are en route to Columbia, but he stayed on the campaign trail till the very last moment. We have some reason to believe he'll try to come down and make a speech fairly early tonight, perhaps sometime as soon as 8 o'clock, but that will depend on concession speeches from others, most notably Mitt Romney. Now, Gingrich tomorrow will actually take a day and head back to Virginia, but he will be in Tampa, Florida on Monday, where the next debate occurs. He'll have a town hall meeting and then start raring to go. Gingrich has been planning to build his national campaign after this victory, and now he'll have the fuel and contributions expected to make that possible. Mitt Romney, by contrast, knew pretty much yesterday that it was likely to be a defeat here today. They'd been waiting for this moment, saying that they were looking at states that come down the campaign trail in the future. Romney's been on the air with ads in Florida since before the Iowa caucuses 3 weeks ago. And the super PAC that supports Romney has been on the air in Florida 2 weeks longer than that. No other candidate is yet on the air in Florida advertising, and Romney hopes to build it into something of a firewall, but recognizes that this victory for Gingrich guarantees that the race will go on much longer. Romney was cautious many times this year to say he did expect to lose 1 or 2 races, but is running, he says, a long-term campaign that he believes will ultimately be able to choke off the oxygen for his rivals by his massive war chest and his nationwide organization. It's worth remembering that Newt Gingrich, the victor tonight, will not appear on the ballot in Virginia, his home state, denied that opportunity. There are some real structural hurdles ahead of Newt Gingrich, but tonight's win will give him the confidence and newfound support to try to overcome them in the days ahead.